We're here at the Bluebell Saloon, and we're conducting an investigation, hoping that we can actually see if there's anything to the stories that the Bluebell is haunted. I know that we're going to be investigating this thoroughly and trying to figure out all angles and see if we can come up with any sort of evidence to say for sure that the Bluebell is haunted. The Bluebell Saloon was built in 1889. It is 3 floors. It consists of the basement level, the first floor, and then also the 3rd floor, which used to be the bordello itself. I know that it's a very unique little place. It's got a lot of character to it, and definitely still holds a lot of the charm from way back yesteryear whenever it was first established and running. The town of Guthrie, Oklahoma holds many historical legends and is a vivid reminder of a past time and place that will never be forgotten. It is a town that speaks to those who will listen and to those who are willing to learn about its past secrets. Its history precedes the land run of 1889, but it wasn't until the land run that its historical legends began and its pages of history began being written. Imagine the days of the Old West when cowboys and outlaws roamed the streets of Guthrie and gunfights were a common occurrence, even in buildings like the Bluebell Saloon. History tells us a lot, and it can be a good reminder or a bad reminder of days past. The Bluebell Saloon is one of these historical buildings with a legendary story. Its history legends tell us of underground tunnels for liquor running, gambling, prostitution involving young women against their will, and unlawful deals made by upstanding citizens of the community.
Well, we're not sure who haunts it. The Bluebell was established as a tent in 1889, and they went on and built a frame building, and they had a fire and destroyed part of it, so then they went to the brick building. Tom Mix bartended here from 1902 to 1904, and then he went on to work with the Wild West Show, Wild Bill's Wild West Show, and he was an awesome horseman, and he ended up, someone from Hollywood discovered him and went out there and became a movie star.
He messed with mine for a few minutes and figured it out.
And something else with the camera, who's ever running it, you can wear a pair of headphones and you can hear a lot of things better. Do you want that for the HD, Kindle? If you're going to start?
Sure.
You'll see, you can hear a flea fart. That's how loud it is.
There's only like 4 freaking checks going out back. 1.5, 1.4. You got 7 basically.
Where's our bonus work? It's in here, but I don't think it's charged.
They'll drop.
There we go. Hey guys, when you guys get to your appropriate floors, make sure the lights and stuff are turned out.
So who's going where?
My team, I think, will start we'll start in the basement. And is everybody listening?
Yes, ma'am.
My team will start in the basement, spend 20 minutes, then we'll come up here to this floor.
Okay.
The other team is gonna start on third floor, and then you'll go to the basement next.
Okay.
And we'll just rotate up. The Bluebell Saloon has a long history and a colorful past, once visited by famous outlaws such as the Doolin Gang, the Dalton Gang, and the Cook Gang. Even famous people such as President Roosevelt, Will Rogers, and William Wrigley, inventor of Wrigley's gum. So who are the ghosts of the Bluebell? Mrs. Lizzie, the old bordello madam, is said to haunt the Bluebell, and it's said that she used to buy young girls from families who were about to lose their homes or farms and put them to work in the bordello as prostitutes, with some of these girls being as young as 13 years of age. A dark-headed woman, thought to be Mrs. Lizzie, is commonly seen in the Bluebell, especially in the bordello area. Numerous patrons have reported seeing another man in different parts of the bar as well, particularly in the basement area. He is said to be around 5'10" in height, has brown hair, a handlebar mustache, in his 40s, wearing a brown derby hat. He is often reported as a disgruntled man who has no problem in throwing out obscenities toward those who visit the Bluebell. Is he a special guest of Miss Lizzie's, or just a faithful patron of the Bluebell Saloon? There are also 2 young girls who are said to haunt the Bluebell, and perhaps these girls were 2 of Mrs. Lizzie's. Their names are Claudia and Estelle. Claudia's story has a horrific ending. She was supposedly sold to Miss Lizzie to save her family's farm from foreclosure and was put to work in the bordello against her wishes. It is said that Claudia was beaten to death and buried in the saloon by the coal chute where the old tunnels were once rumored to exist. Estelle was supposedly sold to Mrs. Lizzie at the age of 15, but there are no records of why she was sold or what caused her death. Both girls, however, have been heard up in the bordello area crying and asking for help. Their spirits seem quite restless. Could it be because, like once in life, they were forced to stay at the bordello? Same thing for the camera experiment to see if this gets moved.
One more.
Okay, here goes, no flash. Do it once more. It's pretty fuzzy. I'm gonna get a little closer, Lisa, so stay where you're at.
Hey, hey, hey.
What?
I'm being pushed. No joke. This door, fill it.
I'm taking pictures.
I've got pictures.
You're feeling like you're being pushed on it?
Fill it. It opens automatic. It's like,
Okay.
let me look around for a minute.
It's stuck.
One more.
What is it stuck on?
Drywall.
Yeah, EMF is staying pretty steady.
Let him get this. That shouldn't, even if that goes back all the way, that shouldn't have made the drywall fall. Okay, push the drywall, Lisa, and see what it does. Push it over. Yeah, that's gonna put pressure on the door. That's what did that. But what would it cost?
Well, what it caused it to move?
Well, can we scoot it out a little bit to see if... Yeah, but still, that would...
It wouldn't have done it.
Even if you bump that... Sorry, I'm not trying to break your door, Vivian. Even if you bump that, though, that's not enough to knock that over.
No, you've got to knock it over. You've got to knock it over from the back behind it.
Yeah.
And knock it this way. And then the way she was pushing on that door, that drywall was pushing down. It was like someone was pushing that drywall down.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had the door like this here propping it open, but it would have had it been hit from the other side because you can't move that by doing this.
Right.
Odd.
And she was standing in the doorway like this, wasn't you?
Yes.
Something like this?
Yes.
So if she's putting pressure against it, that drywall had to be pushed from the other side.
Yeah, it's odd. Okay, well, let's go back to recreating the photograph.
Okay, cool.
Do some close up and I'll do some far away.
Out.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Good grief, that is just dark.
Step.
Hey Christy, the battery's dead on this.
It's already gone dead or it's going dead?
It's blinking, the battery light's blinking.
Okay, when it goes all the way dead, I got one in my pocket.
Alright.
All right, I don't know. Here you go, Lisa. Or do you as a guinea pig?
Now that's thinking ahead.
That's right.
Okay, go.
Oh, yeah. You look at that brick versus that one on the other side.
That's where the little girl said they put her body.
Back in
The
here?
entrance, right past, said that, and the entrance, right past the coal chute. And then just later inside there covered with sandstone.
This over here does look like a much older brick.
Much older versus that on that side. Y'all been digging again, Vivian?
Okay, this wall is 73 and the floor is 68.
Okay, 68 4.
75 ceiling.
And the wall?
73.
73. Got it.
Okay, leaving you alone. Tell me if you notice anything. You gotta shut off your light. No cheating.
Man, you ain't even right for that one.
Yes, I am.
You are.
Scream if something happens. He's singing.
Notate. Yeah, I heard that. I was gonna say notate it on the.
No, Tay, are you singing?
I said hello out there and you want to talk to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, just sitting there and listen, Lisa, see if anything strikes you as odd or if you're uncomfortable. You all right?
Did you not say something?
No. Kendall asked if Vivian was in the other bathroom. What'd you hear?
That was a few minutes ago though.
Yeah.
What'd you hear, Lisa?
Lisa?
Oh,
You heard your
no.
name?
Yes.
You have your audio going, right?
Yes.
You want to come out? Come on out, come on out. Come out and tell us.
Alright.
right. What's up?
Go check the temperature. Go check the temperature.
Check the temp in there. While she's checking it, what was up?
I got goosebumps from head to toe.
Think it was your mind?
I felt like something was right there.
What did you hear? You heard your name?
I heard my name, and I thought you were saying something. I was like, okay. Because I thought you said Lisa. I was like, okay.
No.
72, 70, and 71.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit. I'll go sit.
Okay, I'll take a picture of you while you're sitting.
I had my eyes closed for a minute, and when I opened them, I felt like something was right there in front of me.
Okay, I'll go sit.
That's what I've had people tell me, and they just don't.
Okay, take a picture of Christy sitting.
You gotta do the second one.
You want me to do the second one?
Yes.
Okay.
I was just sitting there relaxing and.
Picture?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slide in, Joe, and get a shot of this real quick.
Okay.
Ladies' bathroom.
Felt like something was right in front of my face.
What, did you hear that?
I sure did.
What was it?
A loud popping sound
Where'd you come from?
out here in the bar area.
Okay, I was just out there. Let me go back. Okay, Christy, shutting the door.
Okay.
What channel you do?
That's kind of cool. That could have been them walking around upstairs.
It was loud though.
It was very loud.
Christy, how are you?
I'm good.
Lisa.
Yeah.
3610. Sound like someone just breathed into the microphone in this camera.
Okay, Kendall, I know you got IR going, but I'm going to take a picture your way.
Alright.
Okay, come on out.
The only thing that was odd to me, and I took some photographs, was the right side of my face felt like it was real hot.
Get
But-
the frick out.
No, serious. But other than that, I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. But I took some photos whenever I felt it. I don't know. I just felt like the right side right here was real hot. But there's nothing in the photographs to verify it. Don't see anything. Put it on the computer and look more. But other than that, I didn't feel anything and I didn't hear anything.
You think, you know, when I was telling you about that tunnel thing, you think if I would have kept my eyes open, it would have felt a little different?
What do you mean, in here?
Because I closed my eyes and just sat there, and then when I opened them, I felt like something was right in front of me.
Could have been that, or could have been your mind playing tricks on you too. You know, I don't know. I kept my eyes open the whole time, just kind of looking around.
Not
And
me.
the only thing, I didn't feel uneasy or nothing. The only thing is I felt like it was heated from my ear all the way down about right here on my neck.
10 minutes till 10.
Yep, we need to go upstairs.
Anybody is here who would like to talk to us? If you can hear me, knock twice for yes and once for no. You're the little gentleman that stays here. Why don't you do something for us?
Oh, yeah. When we picked up an EVP from Joe and Sarah, they were in a room with a hook.
This one and the one next to us is not hooked.
Is there anybody in here that needs help? That's Roger speaking. CPP went out and said, please help.
Estelle, Claudia, if you're here, please come near us. Let us know that you're here. That was the ice maker. The man that stays here, what is your name? Our time's up.
Right now, they're investigating that.
Do you think the Bluebell's haunted?
Oh, I know it is. There's no doubt. That's what I said. It doesn't matter what comes out as far as the logical explanations and the technical explanations. I know what I've seen, I know what I've felt, and I know what I've heard. And I've seen the reactions of my customers that come from all over the world and have no idea what's going on in this Bluebell, and they see things and they say, whoa, what was that?
Why are you in the basement?
Man that stays here, could you please knock once for no and twice for yes? Do you want us to leave?
It's like the doorknob's about to fall off.
Tell me about the how the photo happened.
Lisa and I were here doing research with Vivian, and Vivian was kind of showing us around again, even though I've already been here. And Vivian and I went into the storage area, which is where they're kind of throwing all their trash and rubbish in. And Vivian and I were all the way down at the other end talking by looks like a fire thing. And Lisa was way behind me, Lisa Parrish. She was way behind me back in here taking pictures. And she started following up behind us through the walkway, and she was still taking pictures. And there was nobody else down here with us. It was just me, Lisa, and Vivian, the owner. And apparently she was taking several shots in. It was daytime. Her flash was working fine on all of her pictures, except for that one picture that was taking. The flash didn't work for some reason, and you can see a shadow standing in front of the doorway. And Vivian and I were several feet away from her, and the time period we were several minutes apart from each other. So we can't figure out what it is.
You have to prop that brick in right there.
It was
Yeah, you gotta stand that brick. No, not
somebody gonna take a picture.
What was the deal? I don't even know.
Supposedly the shadow's right here
Okay.
in front of the door.
That was me.
It's not me. Man. Okay, it's name.
And the flash works and lights this whole hallway up, right?
Yeah.
When you take the picture?
Yeah.
See, that was another thing, is the flash was not lighting up the hallway or nothing. And there was the shadow standing right here in front of the doorway, and all you could see was the light behind it, which is coming out of this room.
Can you take a photo without the flash?
Yeah. Just sitting here. One more. Oh, that's freaky. I don't know if I shook it. This has an anti-shake thing on it. Yeah. I didn't think I moved.
Yeah, that's camera shaking.
Yeah,
That's freaky.
and it does look pretty weird. But that's all that was going on, was me and Vivian was way the heck down at the other end.
So in room number 1. Hi girls, I'm back.
Good grief.
If you're here, please let me know.
What, Kendall? Which room?
Count them down. The third one.
Surprise me.
Oh, really? I've never been up here before. I've never been up here before.
Which one?
It's on the room
Right,
3?
right, yeah, that one.
Okay, car outside for audio.
Somebody get some shots.
If you're here, please make noise so we'll know you're here.
Get
Flash.
inside the room.
Boss coming at you.
Kendall, did it sound like it was on a window or on a door or what?
Sounded like a wooden, kind of a wooden knock.
Like this?
Yep, a lot like that.
I'm in.
So on the floor?
Yeah.
Anybody just whisper?
Nope. I just, me and Kendall just heard a whisper down the hall in the first room down there too.
What did you guys hear?
We
It's
heard like
kind of just a real quick.
yeah, like
Did
a
you
real
hear that?
quick whisper.
Yeah, I did.
Just did it again. Hi, if you're here, can you please
Hang
talk
on,
to us?
Joe, hang on. Did you hear that?
I heard a growl.
I didn't hear a growl.
I didn't hear anything.
It sounded like 2 syllables. And just a minute ago, because I got the headphones on the camera, so it amplifies
Right.
everything. And what I heard sounded like 2 syllables, like a. I can't.
Was that you?
Is that you?
No?
It came from
It
over
came
there.
from over here, where I just took a picture.
I mean,
I had the camera on it.
I'm in.
Find the sound, recreate it. What was that? Let's go find out.
you gotta. I don't know how to redo your. Go look. Hang on. I'm in.
Well, we'll look at the pictures later. Let's just keep shooting.
Yeah, I was just saying, whenever it comes time, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I'll show you.
One more?
Find the sound. Did it sound like it? It sounded, I don't know, everything's amplified.
At the end of the bar.
Yeah, it sounded like it was right down here.
Okay, find an object, Joe. Recreate the sound.
I can get my freaking light to come on. Let me lay the EMF meter down and set the camera down.
No, that wasn't it. It kind of sounded like a,
That was more like that.
yeah, like a, but like a shuffle kind of.
That was.
It didn't have much of a. I don't know.
No, it's more like this.
Yep, but it wasn't that loud.
Right.
Lisa,
Lisa.
Yeah.
hey, let's set up an experiment here on the bar.
Okay. In this back bedroom, Vivian said it had a different feel and she was a little dizzy.
Is that one of y'all?
Okay.
Vivian put audio.
Oh, we just had a bang over here. We're trying to recreate it.
Yeah, we don't know where the sound came from.
Okay.
We were all standing over there on the other
What
side.
about this?
This.
No. That wasn't.
Pick up that paper and drop that paper, Joe.
That was there when we came up.
It didn't pop like that.
No, that wasn't it.
Not too terribly heavy, but something that's kind of like lightweight.
Did you hear that?
Well, yeah, I did.
Holy crap!
That came
That came from in here.
right here.
I did. I
Right
heard
here?
that.
Right here.
I'm coming up under you.
That's the same room where I thought I saw the shadow pass
It is.
into.
How about we use the disco ball? Is that too heavy?
No, that's fine. Hang
Okay.
on. Who's there?
I'm in.
Anybody?
No.
I'm in. I just heard something back behind us.
Let me step in here.
That sound loud. Find the source of the sound. It's gonna play games, I guess. All these are rooms. This is the smaller side. The larger side is over here through these doors. This is what Vivian originally thought was more or less like the girls that were a little bit more expensive. This room in here is the madam's room.
One more.
It's the largest room.
That was me.
Madam, if you're here, please let us know you're here by making a sound or by touching us, however you can do it.
I think this would have been Lizzie's
Flash.
room.
Yeah, that's the madam's room.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Whispering.
No, I didn't hear that.
I heard it, and it's this way. It's over
Are
here
they
at the
back
bar.
downstairs? Because if not, then I heard a hell of a lot of banging going on out there.
It doesn't sound like there's anybody down there, but I heard it.
I heard whispering through the headphones.
Yeah.
That was me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
See, that's what I told you earlier, it's a little high pitched move, kind of like a hell for a little, I don't know.
Sound like a little, oh, like, oh,
That wasn't the camera?
like that. No?
That was the cameras.
Do you need help?
They're back down there.
Okay. It's time to switch out. We can hear them now.
Well, guys, it's 5 minutes past our time, so.
Yeah, we need to go.
Yep. We got one more picture.
That's me.
And that was pretty damn cool right there on the end of that stage.
I was impressed by the sound here on the end of the bar.
Yeah.
It would be very interesting to know exactly who and why that they haunt here, because from anything that I've read and studied about spirits, they're displaced persons, or displaced spirits. There's a reason, and I would like to know who and why,
right, so we're gonna do a little recap of kind of some of the things that happened tonight for the different teams. All right, so we'll recap what we experienced in the basement bathroom because we did the recreations. And Lisa, do you want to start first?
When I was sitting in the bathroom, I thought I heard somebody say Lisa, and I said, okay, all right, no, okay. Chrissy's like, what, are you ready to come out? I was like, no. And she's like, what'd you say? And I said, I thought I heard somebody say my name, Lisa. So, and then of course I got a little panic in there, I think, and
I think it was just
closed, had my eyes closed, and when I opened them, I felt like something was right there, but it's probably my eyes adjusting.
That may be your imagination because you got spooked, possibly.
Prior to going in there, yeah, I did get spooked.
Okay. I know I was the other guinea pig that went into the bathroom, and whenever I went into the bathroom, I sat down. I didn't have really anything strange happen at all. The only thing that was weird to me after being in there for a couple of minutes was it felt like my ear, from about probably the tip of my ear down to about right here, was hot. Like just massive heat, like if someone was to put like a heating pad on it. And I didn't feel it anywhere else on my face or body. It was just right here. That was very hot. Down in the basement, our group, we had a couple of weird experiences. We, first off, were trying to recreate the photograph that goes into the back room that's closed off and not open. And we had Lisa as the guinea pig in the middle of the door, and we were taking the shots, and all of a sudden Lisa calls out, well, you want to tell that part?
That it feels like someone is pushing the door shut.
Yeah, that's what she
and
said.
And it was wedged. I could not push it back open. It was shutting and wedged to where I could not open it back up. Upon taking a couple of pictures, I looked around the other side of the door to see what was there, and a piece of drywall that had previously been propped up against a set of, I call them like the pipe shelves, the PVC pipe shelving, had flipped over and wedged up against the door where I couldn't back up.
No, I will say it, and I came over there to see, I was pushing on it to see if I couldn't figure out what was causing the door to push, it seemed like it was closing shut, and there was a lot of pressure on it. Well, we stood the drywall back, the
drywall.
There you go, the drywall. We stood it back up, and I took the door and I bumped it up against it several times, and I kind of held it, to see if I couldn't get it to fall back down. It never would fall back down. And the way that it was angled, it would have had to have been pushed this way to go up against the door instead of the door hitting it because it wasn't moving. And we tried it a couple of different times, so I don't know what was up with that. The picture of the shadow, I know that you can kind of get a similar resemblance with putting someone in the doorway. It's not exactly the same, not from the angles that Lisa said that she was at.
And I told Christy, I said, let's do what we did the last time. I explained it to her, and I climbed up on the stage. When I climbed up on the stage, the EMF tagged out again. Could be the transformers or whatever, but as we were standing up there, we heard a thud behind us, and I was standing like this. They took pictures. I was standing like this on the stage, and I got chills from the top of my head to the bottom of my, and it felt like someone just very lightly brushed me on my arm or my hand. Oh, there it is.
Right back there.
Right back there again, right behind the bar.
That was just
No, that was right behind the bar.
Stood there earlier.
Who was that?
Did you hear something? Yeah. I think there was something that came from my room.
Did you girls just kind of clear your throat?
Did anybody clear their throat or make a funny noise? No.
Joe Kendall?
No.
It sounded like it was over there.
There it is again.
Whoa.
That was a loud knock. That was you do it again. Whoa. That was a loud knock. Came from back behind you. That was you do it again. Came from back behind you. That was you do it again. I believe that the investigation went well. I know that there were some of the team members that had some personal experiences, some things that happened that we had no explanation for while we were up there. But I'm not going to say for sure until we go over all of the evidence and stuff that we recorded, all of the data, and see what we come up with, see if there's anything that validates the claims of what's here.
I'm getting that cigarette smell. You smell it? Yeah. You wisdom?
Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool?
Real look like real. Too bad I couldn't say, be careful.
Is the Bluebell Saloon really haunted by ghosts of its past? All those who visit the Bluebell seem to form their own opinion. And that question is what our group set out to answer. Is it haunted? You decide.